even the center left or even progressive people, is when it comes to kids sports in particular, because you'll hear that only a handful of trans people are in the NCAA, and that may or may not be true. The numbers or whatever they are, they're probably pretty scant. But I think that, especially we've heard from like Tom Suozzi and Seth Moulton, the congressman who spoke out after the election in opposition to trans girls participating in girls sports, is I think that a lot of parents are seeing this in their middle school soccer games. And there's a visceral reaction that this is unfair. You start to see, that kid's a lot bigger, that kid's getting ahead of my daughter, and this isn't fair. And maybe it's not the world's most consequential thing at that point, but it nevertheless creates a reaction. And so when those people are told, you're a bigot for thinking that, and they say to themselves, I'm not. And that creates a wedge, I think, and a distrust between people and pushes them away from transgender rights more generally. And then, it gets to bathrooms and markers and passports. And I think it makes them more receptive to the full-on assault that we've seen from Trump. It really is a way of, people on the far right, Christopher Rufo, whoever it is, of gaining trust and acceptance among the left, among people in the middle, of a larger movement that now it was become quite totalitarian. But that started with, I think, people on the left pushing too hard and demanding that people not accept what they see with their very eyes.